I seem to have been... Where am I? What? Wait a second. There was a fight. Yes, there was a fight at Swentis. And I think I fight someone? It wasn't it the SIMF organization? Like, oh, I'm behind bars too. So I was captured, I'm guessing? But wait a second. What about Pyro? What about the rest of the people? It's Swentis. If I'm here and I don't even know what time it is, then what about them? Is everybody safe? Oh no, I'm here by myself. No. What has happened to Swentis while I was out? Huh. It's William or Gold.
So, do you enjoy being in a prison cell?
Gold, we're so sorry. So many things came up and...
Save your excuses! For the task that we have ahead for this leader of Swentis, we have no room for revenge. So, Gold, if you would please find some other place to be.
Wait a second. Isn't this guy one of the first few SIMF organization members we met?
Hello, Jidowu, leader of Swentis. We haven't quite met properly. I'm a SIMF organization member that goes by the code name Brown. I'm sure you're looking at us in offense, considering the things we do, but let me tell you a story. Long ago, there were a type of people that lived among us. These people found that they were weak, and that even their strengths were abysmal. Once they learned this, these people went down a path, and their kind labeled dark. They didn't harm anyone, no, but after going down this path, their kind decided to enlist the help of some of the strongest wielders of magic, sealed away the people, and made everyone forget. They're still there even now. Do you understand how corrupt this world is? So, will you join us in our endeavors?
Never! Whoa. He's here, the dude I fought? I didn't even realize that he got here. You have always had poor tact with your words, Brown. Who are you? I'm actually the leader of the SIMF organization. I go by the code name White.
Huh?
So, Jidowu, what do you think that your people at Swentis are doing as of this moment?
Not him!
Leader of Swentis?
Too!
What are we
He's
to do
gone!
without our leader?
If we can't find him anywhere!
Oh dear, there's just so many people injured here. Though I thought we were more prepared since the last fight. It seems like we were actually quite wrong. And even though there was a few that were only slightly injured, I had to make sure they were healed, just to make sure that while they're asleep, that no additional problems will happen. We really must have a formidable enemy, the SIMF organization.
Of all people to run into at the SIMF battle, I had to run into Wallace, my younger brother. And he's dead set on his choices. He won't listen to reason. And now, the leader of Swentis is gone. Gone without a trace. And it's probably the same group with Wallace. What am I to do? How am I to bring my brother to the light? And how am I to save this leader of Swentis? What are we to do in this village? I just don't know anymore.
Ransom and Lukai, they're both here and both injured because of me. They tried to defend me, even though they probably knew a lot less about swordsmanship and didn't even have swords. But they were ready to put their own lives at risk just to help me. I can't keep letting this go like this. I have to let Maillard decide. That was difficult. I need to understand. I can't let this happen again. I need to choose.
Sorry, Pyro. You'll have to be hanging out with me. 'Cause Jidowu, the leader Swentis, he was taken. Though you probably know this because you were found closest to where he was last. But we won't be seeing him until we find him. Hopefully we'll find him alive. But we really need to find the leader of Swentis.
I'm glad to see that you're okay, Muni, and all in one piece. But really, though, how could criminals just walk up into Swentis and just do whatever they wanted? Even though we tried and fought our hardest, they still did what they wanted to do and left with our leader. Though, with all those things happening, it is a good thing that you weren't taken or nothing happened to you, Muni. Because I really don't want to think about anything that could have happened had Father learned that something happened to you. To someone that he sent to go and search for me to bring you back. That would be an even bigger problem. Well, we will be leaving in a search for Jidowu to see if we can get on the trail while they're just recently out. We'll try to see if we can find a way to secure a path to go and save him.
Wait, Elias, let me come too. I definitely want to see if I can go and find Jidowu along with you guys. You might need the help.
Barry, though I appreciate your enthusiasm, you can't join us. It is much better for us to try this out with stealth rather than brute force. And as you know, we scouts specialize in stealth, so we will go and survey the area. I wonder where that merchant went. I mean, the leader of the village did get taken, but where did he go? And why? Why so quickly? What? Why you? See, the SIMF organization actually is an acronym. SIMF means something else. We broke it down to something simple. Supernatural investigators materialize Fantasia. This word Fantasia is a code to find those that were sealed away and to release them, as we attempt to materialize the place where they were taken. We also, along the way, decided to take it upon ourselves to show the world what they were afraid of, and that it wasn't something that could only be found from these people. As these people have been sealed away for not even doing anything, we decided that it was best that we show this world the fear, the terror that they felt like would be brought up from this group. Such a huge fear that they even erased all memories of this place to even begin of. And yet we would find ourselves in a situation where we would finally learn of this old legend and how the people are still there to this day. And so how would we figure out how to undo the seal? These princesses were actually the descendants of the queens of the elements. Earth princess, fire princess, light princess, you name it. All the 6 princesses were actually descendants of the very strong queens of the element that had helped do the seal. While we would try to scope the kingdoms to get these people, we would learn, thanks to a certain somebody, that there's a bit of an eye trick that we can figure out of where these princesses are. Though they were heavily guarded due to their princess name, that was only a ruse to hide their secret identity. The keepers of the seal, as it would go from generation to generation, they would be even more and more guarded as they would be revered by the people. But luckily, we've been able to find where these princesses are. And have even found that place, that seal, that was locked away. And we can now, with these princesses that we've found, undo this lock and go and find those people and release them. Because they really weren't what we should be afraid of. This world was. You haven't answered me, Harrison. Well, sometimes the best way to destroy a village is to do it slowly. Though I did enjoy putting up a farce. So, do you think what happened to those people was fair? That they were sealed away without even having a chance to say anything back? No, I don't think it was fair. But you guys seem very sketchy with your methods. I'm not for it at all. You'll turn around. You'll turn around. Oh, and Jidowu, leader of Swentis, I will have you know that the name that I was called by Harrison may or may not actually be my real name. Of course, I went under as an alias, but I will tell you this fact. My father's name was Harry, and so by essence, I am Harry's son. Get it? Harrison. Though, at this place, you are to only call me Orange, as all of us here have a code name by a color, like gold, purple, and more. Also, while we are here, since it seems like it's going to take a bit of time before Purple gets the strength to properly take us somewhere else, I think to pass the time, I should tell you the story of the elements, since you and your group just seem to not have even known the basics of this world. Alright, everyone. I understand that we're in a high crisis situation, but let us all calm down. Our panic will not help us get any better.
I was wondering, what was William's ability or goal? He would reach out his hands at us, and then a push would happen and force people back. It was so strange. I've been wondering about these different types of magic.
Well, I guess it's time to tell you all about this. This is what we would call the story of the elements. In this world that we live in, there are 6 elements of magic. And that would be air, earth, fire, water, shadow, and light. The air element is like you saw, Petey. It is capable of creating wind blasts, hurricanes, and can even make lightning bolts. And would you all know that some have even used it to fly? The earth element is known for growing nature like the dryad that you know. You can also create earth from your own hands like dirt. You can shoot earth balls, and even construct earth walls and a whole lot more once you can build with dirt. The fire element can be seen as quite dangerous because you may be able to create fireballs, lava, or even shoot fire. But you can also use this element to light candles, make bonfires, and cause lanterns to fly. The water element allows a person to create torrents of water, and also some can even manipulate water as well as part of their magic. Some of those who use this magic are able to branch off into ice creation, and there are even those that are able to shoot ice from their own hands with this magic. The shadow element is still known to be quite mysterious to many people. It is known to turn certain environments into something quite dark. Some have been able to utilize this element to even control people. There's still so much that people just don't know about this element. The light element gives the people the ability to heal, which is very important considering the state of the world that we live in. And it can also cure the effects that happen from the shadow element, restoring it back to order. Oh wow, that is a great amount of information there, Elfinora. I didn't even know about this. And here I am, going around reading books about magic. But why didn't I? Elfinora, I thought we'd known you for a while. Why did you keep this information from us? I'm sorry for hiding so much from you guys, but I have to let you all know that I really do have my reasons. So, given that understanding, here's a question. What reason do you all have of being so ignorant? It could only be one thing. The oppressive power of a cruel world.